So I'm going to be doing a cooking channel again. So we're going to be doing Parmesan broiled tilapia. It's a little bit different. I wanted to do something different. I really like tilapia. I love Parmesan and I love broiling. So we're going to be doing it. So I got everything kind of lined out. So I've already salt and peppered my tilapia right there. It's all tasty. I melted my butter. And this is going to be for the tilapia, and then we got some Parmesan, some mayo, some lemon juice. Then I got a mixture right here of dill weed and onion powder and garlic powder. So we're going to be mixing all that in. But before we start, I went ahead and set up on my high broil. So there's our high broil, as you can see. Things are getting tostada. So we're gonna go ahead and toss these in the tilapia for 4 minutes. I'm gonna cook it for 4 minutes. And how's it going, Steerman? So we're gonna toss these in right into the broil. They go nice and broily, so they're not too close. This is on high. I might drop it down, but we're gonna see. And I'm gonna set my timer. We're gonna do 4 minutes. For the first amount. No, we're going to do 3 minutes. I apologize. It's going to be 3 minutes. Start our timer. There's our timer for the bake. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and mix everything up. So we're going to do our Parmesan cheese. Put that in there. Give it a nice little whisk. This way it almost melts. So we'll do our lemon juice, our dill weed, and garlic powder, and onion powder. We'll mix that all together. Hopefully that butter doesn't melt that Parmesan cheese. Get that all going. Got all that. Nice and sticky. Sticky. If I can ever get it out of there. Alright. Then here comes the fun part. If I can find my trusty dandy spoon here. We're going to set this up so I can do this. Get that set up. So we'll go ahead and mix our mayo in there. Put that bad boy right in there. Just like that. See, I cheated, and I did not use freshly grated, so we're cheating today. We're just doing plain Jane Parmesan cheese that you buy. It's kind of hard to come by ingredients. So we're going to put some more Parmesan cheese in there. That's plenty. Big old ball of it. Break that up. We're going to mix that up. This is what we're going to bread our tilapia with. Kind of like a breading, just straight up cheese is basically what it is. Which we're just gonna cake on our tilapia after they're done cooking a little bit. Just cake it all on there. As you can see, it's gonna look just like that. And this recipe I ended up getting. I wanted to try it. Read it, loved the sound of it. We're gonna put it on the warm tilapia. It's kind of hard to stir and do this at the same time. But it's easy. I mean, if you go to the stores nowadays, that's all you're going to find is tilapia. Lots and lots of tilapia. Like, I went to the store to look for things, and this is all I really could come up with. You know, there's abundant amount. It's cheap. Nobody really buys it much. I think you can get Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan cheese, pretty easy here. You know. So that's the timer. So the tilapia is ready to come out. It's quick, easy. Let it go. All right. So let's pull our tilapia out. Tilapia's out. So there's our tilapia right there, nice and cooked, already seasoned. And then we're gonna put this on top of it. We're gonna attempt to put that on top of it, to be quite honest with you. Never done this recipe, so this is gonna be brand new for me. So let's give it a shot here. So I got my spoon. I'm gonna tilapia this bad boy. Just a light coating of it on there. It's not really it's not really a breading. It's more like a paste that I'm putting on here. You know, I've never thought this would be a good breading. I think fresh Parmesan probably would have been a lot better, a little bit drier. But we're learning the hard way today. Let's see how well this turns out. If it's going to be nice and crusted on there. Majority of the time, I like to pull out this. So what we're going to do is flip these bad boys. So that's what it looks like after putting that side on. Flip it over. Grab another big old smack dab of this. Put that on there. If I can get it turned right, you can see tilapia. We're just kind of patting it on there. So that one's done. So we can pick that one up. Put it back in our broil pan. Take our next one here. Put it back in. Kind of pat that on there. And the whole thing is we're going to brown this Parmesan up. And give it a nice browning. Like I said, this is a first time doing this, so we're going to see if this works. I hope so. This way we're not breaking all that tilapia. We'll plop it there. Usually this recipe calls for 6 tilapia. I kind of doubled it up a little bit so I can get a little bit more bang for the buck. Put this bad boy right here. This way I'm not picking them up more than once. There we go. Mix that all on there. Do this one. So I got 6 tilapia. So I doubled it a little bit. So I'm going to have a little bit extra Parmesan, hopefully. This way everything works out. And then I kind of cheated. For my side dishes and everything, I'm steaming cauliflower. As you can hear, that's going off. That's my steamer. So we're steaming cauliflower, and I kind of cheaped it and got store-bought cold pasta. I had to make it, but you know, I had to make the cold pasta, but it was kind of just box brand. We're gonna see how that is. It's bacon and ranch. You know, it's gonna go perfect with this. So flip this bad boy right there. The point's not to break apart our pieces here as best as I can. That one. Drop this on there. So that's a better coating for that. I'm trying to be as conservative as I can with this because I'm not 100% sure that I have enough, even though I doubled the recipe for the Parmesan. You know, completely different here. Okay, take this. Lordy, lordy. And then, of course, my phone decides to be dropped right at the wrong time. As I finish this, so throw this on there. Alright, so use the last of our Parmesan for any open spots. Alright, there we go. So that's done. As my phone fell over and everything like that, so you know, it's not the work of art I was hoping for, but hopefully it'll turn out a lot better as soon as it comes out of the oven. So it's gonna go back in. Make sure that's cool. And it's gonna go in for 3 to 4 minutes this time. And it goes. And then we're gonna reset our timer. 3:30. There it is. There, just like that. So, we'll get our dishes prepared. So we'll prepare our final dish. Put everything together. So the tilapia should come out nice and crisp and flaky. So we're gonna have a nice crisp and flaky outside. So there's our steamed cauliflower, nice and tasty. Yummy. So we'll do my cheap plate here. So our pasta. Do the pasta. Do a nice scallop of that. So this is going to be our bed for the tilapia. Hopefully it comes out nice and crisp. If it doesn't, I'm going to be pretty angry. We'll just have to work with what we got. So we'll use a nice scallop of that bad boy. Let's see if I can balance it without dropping it. A little bit of, look at that, that's perfect. Perfect. Yeah, it's really hard to kind of maneuver around. We're going to put this around just like that. And then we have 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left on our tilapia, and once that comes, we'll put it right on there. We'll see how it looks at the end. Hopefully it looks better than what I was hoping. Again, this is a new recipe. Just tried it. If you guys want to see me do a different recipe, something you've always wanted to try, or a quick and easy meal, just let me know. Leave a comment. Follow, share. Definitely need the shares. So for the ingredients for that, what it usually calls for is 4 tilapia, half a cup of Parmesan cheese, and I did about a cup of Parmesan cheese on that one. 2 tablespoons of butter. That's what I decided to kind of melt the butter. I should have just left it solid, but you know, I wanted to do a little bit different. So 1.5 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I do mayo. I love mayo, or you can do a dressing. So ranch dressing, if you really kind of wanted a ranch dressing, which would have went well with my pasta that I did, which is a bacon ranch. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, freshly squeezed, but if you just have lemon juice, you can do that. 1 teaspoon of dill. I did dill weed instead. That was something I had. You can do it fresh, diced up. It goes great with it. In my opinion, dill goes perfectly with fish. Seasoning, salt, and pepper. So when I started out, I decided to season and salt my tilapia first. So I put the salt and pepper on it before I did anything else. If you don't want to do that, you can just put the seasoning salt in that mixture of Parmesan cheese and everything like that, and it should work. So right now, as you can see, they're starting to get nice and golden. That cheese is melting perfectly. It's spreading beautifully. Hopefully it's spreading on both the sides. And we got 7 seconds left. So I'll let it cool down. I'll pull it out of the oven, let it cool down a little bit before I put it on my final dish here, and see what it looks like. So it's time to pull it out. So this grand total took me about took me, let's just say 10 minutes. My meal prep took me a little bit longer because I wanted to have it done before I showed you guys. So tilapia, nice and golden brown right there. Hopefully I can get it from this pan onto this plate. As you know, one problem I've always had with fish is when you go to kind of flip it or anything, it always falls apart. I don't know any tricks. If you guys do, I would love to hear them. So let's give it a shot. Let's see what it looks like when we get it on the plate. It comes off in chunks. I might have to do it 20 different times. Great meal. So, like I was saying, with this times, day and age that's going on right now, anybody that's quarantined, everything like that, it's better. So, there's the tilapia. It's dripping with juices. Voila. It's going to be flaky, everything like that. Look at that. So that's tilapia with some cauliflower and our finished plate. And that only took me 10 minutes. I mean, easy as pie. I have a steamer. You know, if you don't have a steamer, you can try something different. You can do it with broccoli. Broccoli is a good substitution. I'm doing cauliflower because I have plenty of it, lots of it. Cauliflower. You can do it on a bed of white rice. You know, steam some rice. You can put that down. A little bit of teriyaki if you want to do that, but I don't know how well teriyaki would work with Parmesan. So I'd keep it simple. So rice, just plain white rice would be a good one. Maybe a little bit of pepper on it. Pasta. You know, I wanted to do pasta, and the wife said, yeah, no. She doesn't want pasta, but she wanted potatoes. So you can do it with potatoes. Sauteed, I think would be great with some rosemary and some olive oil. You can put that down. Again, that is the final product right there. It's nice and flaky, cooked all the way through. And I'll give you a quick show how flaky that is. Look at that. Oh, nom nom. Tasty, tasty flaky. Tasty flaky. Flaky. So, only took me 10 minutes. Easy as, easy. All you need is Parmesan. You can use fresh Parmesan, grated. I wish I had it. But instead I kind of cut corners and decided to do Parmesan cheese that you would put on spaghetti, you know, grated. But anyways, you guys have a great night. If you want to see me do something different, leave a comment, follow, share. That helps me out. And I will keep posting these videos as I come across them. If you want to see a certain dish made and was like, okay, I cooked this and it turned out that well, you know, hit me up and I'll see what I can do. I know a few tricks and tips here and there, but we'll just go with it. All right, guys, you have a great one. See you later tonight, Steerman. I will be on Tarkov. We'll be streaming tonight again. We'll probably be doing a few runs on Tarkov. On the update for the fence building, that had been put on the back burner. For fence building, I need to pick up posts and a bunch of lumber for that. So that's on the back burner. I know I haven't streamed anything just yet. I kind of wanted to do it, but I was going to pick up more lumber, but couldn't. All right, guys, you have a great one.